afraid. And I saw Kenny Norton give it to Muhammad Ali March 31, 1973. And nobody expected it. Ali said he had a message from God, a broken jaw. Could happen again. Back in a moment. Back live at the Las Vegas Convention Center. You're looking at Ron Lyle, the challenger, now in the ring. Weighed in at 219 pounds. That's heavy for him. 30 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw. The defeats at the hands of Jerry Quarry. Chicky Ferrara will be handling Ron Lyle together with an old friend. Now Ali gets into the ring. The crowd's excitement and anticipation heightens. This is the scene set for Ali's 5th bout ever here at the Las Vegas Convention Center. As Ali gets ready, lying in his corner against the ropes. We'll be back for the fight in a moment. Using our overhead shot, again, a reminder, as circumstances warrant, and I'm not confident, and I would like to call attention to the person now attending to Ron Lyle. His name, Bobby Lewis, one of the finest men I've ever met in boxing. He coached the United States Olympic boxing team in the 20th Olympiad in Munich, West Germany in 1972. Look at Ron Lyle, leering, grinning at Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is now gloved. His robe is opened. Dr. Ferdy Pacheco and Angie Dundee and Louis Soria, the principal men around. And the chant for Lyle goes up again, and the uplifting and display of the Lyle banner. A lot of would someday be the heavyweight champion of the world. He is an overwhelming underdog. He is not to be overrated as a fighter, but as a puncher and guts, okay. Chuck Hull has just introduced Ron Lyle. Now Ali.
Weighing 224.5 pounds, the heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Wherever again, we're coming to you live in prime time from the Las Vegas Convention Center. The heavyweight championship the next day, and said, my name is Muhammad Ali, and so it was. Then, the extraordinary affair, May 25th, 65, in Louis, years of enforced idleness by the Supreme Court of the United States. Now, the bell for round 1, Ali going right out toward Lyle, the 2 men in the middle of the ring. I will not try to kill him, Lyle said in our pre-fight talk, nor will I wear myself out if he lies against the ropes. Ali covering up. So far, Ali hasn't thrown any punch. But you don't see Lyle throwing too much leather either. There is the rope-a-dope, but you don't see Lyle wasting himself. Instead, he backed off. This is Lyle's fight plan in terms of the so-called rope-a-dope. Again, there is no attempt here to build Lyle into a great fighter. His principal victories have been over the likes of Jimmy Ellis and Oscar Bonavena, Louis Pires, Buster Mathis. He is slow of foot. He is hand, especially the left hook. Lyle told me, if you'll remember, in the interview I did with him earlier, it's a defensive fighter, he said, and he wasn't going to use himself up against him. Remember what Ali said. He might win 3 of the first 5 rounds, but he's got to go by the 8th. Well, we'll see. Only once was Ali heavier than he weighed in today at 224.5. He weighed in at 227 for a lackluster effort against Mac Foster in Tokyo, Japan. Remember scoring on the 5-point must system. 3 judges score. The referee has no voice in the scoring, and the referee is Ferd Hernandez. The scorers, the judges, Johnny Mack, Bill Kipp, and Art Lurie. Mandatory 8 count, no saving by the bell, not even after the 15th round if it goes the scheduled 15. Well, you see, Ali has done nothing in the first round, and Lyle little more. Seems to be a little bit of blood out of Ali's nostril. Just underway, and there was blood out of Ali's right nostril, drawn in the first round, which had to be given to Lyle because Ali did nothing. Because Ali, when he goes back to the ropes, finds that Lyle is not pursuing. But Lyle told us all about that in our interview earlier today. Still, Ali is a great one at devising strategy on the spur of the moment. Now Ali's corner is yelling, "Stick 'em, champ." Now Ali is in the corner with the rope-a-dope tactic. Lyle is just leaning against him, not punching away as George Foreman tried to when George used himself up. Don't forget, Ali said that he'd do away with Lyle between 2:35 and 2:43 of the 8th round. So far, Muhammad's biding his time, but Lyle isn't using up any energy either. We've got a mic on Angie Dundee, Ali's trainer. And between rounds, because we'll not be cutting away, she's gotten off tonight. Ali with a right lead. Strange posture for Ali. He hasn't danced at all tonight. The left foot in front of the right foot. Whole new kind of fight for Ali thus far. You have to wonder whether or not he's clowning. It was a strange fight that day in San Diego against Kenny Norton, too, when he got the broken jaw. This is second round action. Ali in the white trunks, of course. Probably the most visible and recognized figure in the world. Oh, he is clowning. He is openly clowning now. He laughed and half sneered at Lyle. Time is running out in the second round. Isn't that an odd posture to see Ali in? The bell for the end of the second round, and we go to Ali's corner. On that right nostril, although no blood came out of it in the second round. It was hard to pick up that which he was saying to Ali. Let's see if I can get a word from Ferdy Pacheco. Ferdy, the champ seems to be clowning.
Open and con the guy and they're coming after him. Okay. When he stings him, he'll come.
Right. Ferdy Pacheco, Ali's personal physician at ringside as always. And action in round 3 begins. So Lyle, by Pacheco's own admission, has been successful in not falling for the, quote, rope-a-dope, unquote. Ali is talking to Lyle, taunting him. You see the mouth open, the half sneer across his lips. I have wondered about Lyle's concentration in his preparation for this fight, the sordid nature of his background, the jail term and all the rest. Now he faces new felony charges with a hearing coming up on May 20th. His wife having alleged that he fired a pistol at her. Fortunately missed. But that's the allegation, and of course the hearing will take place under due process on the 20th of May. But you wonder how a man can concentrate in preparing for an opponent like Ali with that kind of thing hanging over his head. Oh, a good quick left and right by Ali, his best blows of the night. Lyle trying to fight back, coming in with a right. No question, Lyle has no fear of this man. Third round action. Live to your homes from the Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali defending against Ron Lyle, the heavyweight crown. Ali has been talking to him steadily from the start of the fight. Lyle got a pretty good right in himself. Ali has to feel Lyle's punches. What a contrast from the Foreman bout, where Foreman used himself up unwisely, needlessly. Lyle is not using himself up at all. He got away from that quick flurry, landed a good left to the chest. Not strong, but it connected. Third round is running down. Be back in a moment. All right, round 4 action just on the rounds. And Angelo Dundee telling him, I don't understand why, this guy's ready to go. You're ready to nail him. So far, there's been no evidence of that. Lyle is now using his left, not getting through, but jabbing steadily. Ali is still covering up the fists in front of the face. Remember, Ali got a bloodied right nostril in the first round. No real damage, but it was bloodied. That's been stopped ever since. No more blood. Dr. Ferdy Pacheco told us earlier, Chicky Ferrara in Lyle's corner is too smart. Chicky's been in the business 40 years and more. And he's the one who's prepared Lyle in terms of tactics for this fight against Ali. As for Ali, there's been no foot movement. None of the old circling steadily to the left. None of the quickness of the left jab. Just that strange posture, the cover-up, mainly in the middle of the ring. Very little rope activity tonight because of Lyle's tactics. Drew Bundini, the irrepressible noisemaker in Ali's corner, just said, Champ, you've got to stick sometime, meaning use that left. Wait. He was grossly out of shape for Wetner at 223 by his own admission. Crowd sitting here, waiting for Ali to erupt. They sat that way once in the first Norton fight. So far, this fight, in plain terms, is an exercise in dullness. Nothing happening, only tactics. And Ali has been doing virtually nothing. Fourth round action about to close down. We'll be back when the round ends in a moment. Round 5 action. So far a nothing fight. A strange Ali. Lyle with a right. Ali knows this man has power. Look at him. Moving away. You never really know what Ali is thinking. But I suspect that deep within him there's a growing concern. Now he's beginning to circle in the old Ali manner because he found out he can't use the ropes. The The ropes are a beautiful thing, Ali said after the Foreman fight, but not if your opponent won't let you get away with using it. This is the way to fight Ron Lyle, with movement to chronic throw, sticking as Ali just did with the left. Now, how long Ali in his present physical shape can move remains to be seen. But for the first time in this fight, he's on his toes. He's dancing in the old style. Not as swiftly, not as smoothly, not as rhythmically, but there is the movement, mainly to the left. Occasionally, as there, back to the right, and then the quick jab. Right lead that Ali has used as his best blow of the night thus far, though it's registered no damage. Ali left himself open when he missed, but Lyle could not score. He did not hit him. Lyle is unafraid. Looks strong. That left is getting in, though. Left again. This is Ali's best round by far of the night. Now, Ali against the ropes. A right by Lyle got into him. He felt it. Round 5. The first time tonight Ali has produced any reaction from the fans. Any excitement at all. Although the crowd yelled, Lyle's right, only glance. We'll be breaking after this round for a commercial and then back in a moment. Sixth round action quickly. Ali moving again. A little evidence of this with a right lead, but couldn't really put any combinations together to do real damage. Lyle is not going after him. As Lyle told us, he's not out to kill him. He thinks he can last with him and in the long run win. One has to wonder if indeed Ali can keep dancing as he is now. And in the meantime, Ali must establish that he can hurt Lyle. He must put combinations together. He hasn't been able to do it yet. Both men are 33. They're not kids anymore. Ali's a man who's never been the fighter that he was before he had the best 3.5 years of his life taken away from him. He's been always an extraordinary athlete, though, and had what was necessary to come back and to recapture the crown. Up to this point, the hero of this fight might well be construed to be Chicky Ferrara in Lyle's corner, because Lyle is fighting a very smart fight. And you've got to believe that the fight plan is Chicky Ferrara. Dundee is saying, stay close to him, to Muhammad Ali. Now Ali's in the corner, but you don't see wild flailing from Lyle as you did from Foreman. Ali. Tell you this, Ali must not expose himself to that Lyle left hook. In Ali's career, he's been vulnerable to the left hook. Henry Cooper decked him with the left hook the first time they met. Joe Frazier decked him with a left hook. So did Sonny, the late Sonny Banks. This is sixth round action. Ali in the white trunks, Lyle in the red. It has been a dull, disappointing fight. Disappointing in the sense that Ali has shown little, if anything, but a smart tactical fight by Ron Lyle thus far, under the guidance and ministrations of handler, trainer Chicky Ferrara. As the sixth round wears down, once again, Colby will break for a commercial and be back in a moment. Again, we're live at ringside at the Las Vegas Convention Center. How it goes, Sal. Both of these men told us how they were going to fight this fight in interviews done earlier today, which hopefully all of you now with us saw. Lyle has stuck to his strategy perfectly as he detailed it to us. Ali has not been able to stick to his. He's not been able to use the rope. That rope-a-dope thing is now just a figment of memory because Lyle will not go in and use himself up when Ali is against the ropes. And so the fight has been a tactical fight, which to many of you has probably seemed largely disappointing. I suppose in a purist boxing sense, it's an interesting fight. Ali is now covering up as Lyle goes after. Lyle has to be gaining in confidence, it seems to me. The end of this round for our stations along the line, this is an alert. We'll be pausing for station identification. There's only one outside chance that Ali, and I think this would really be stretching things, has been holding back for the predicted round 8. But I think that would be stretching reason a great deal. I think Ali is concerned now about this fight. No dancing this round for Ali. He danced in the 5th, he danced in the 6th. But not this round. Seventh round action, and we are within the last minute of the 7th round. Lyle, it seems to me, the aggressor in the fight. To Ali's head then, with Ali in his rope-a-dope position. Lyle measuring him, trying to get into it. And let me tell you, you feel Lyle when he leans against your body because he's 219 pounds. We'll be back with more of the Muhammad Ali Ron Lyle World Heavyweight Championship fight. Now let's pause for this first message from our local station.